everyone, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And today we are going to be talking about my favorite hero in Blue and Tower Defense 6, which is Etienne. So yes, Etienne is my favorite hero in BT6. And to be quite frank, he's never really been very good. But with the new update 48 balance changes, things have changed. So now, Etienne gives plus 10 and plus 20% buffs to range for all monkeys in his range at level 2 and 16 respectively. And honestly, I think this might make him so much better choice in your clears for a good amount of maps. So in today's video, I'll go over Etienne's kit and show a few synergies that will make him a great hero to choose. So, starting with his kit, his most notable thing is now at level 2, to start, his most notable thing at level 2 is where he grants 10% range to heroes in his range. So, to show this real quick, I put a little clip right here to show the range adjustment. I'm just using a blue ninjutsu because it's a very common choice in a lot of runs. Now, it might not seem that large, but it gets a lot better and a lot more noticeable at level 16. Level 3 is when he gets Drone Swarm, which is an ability where he launches 4 more drones for a limited time. This is pretty good. It's good when you're leaking. It's extra DPS, always nice. Level 5 is when Etienne's drones actually get camo detection, which is pretty important. And at level 7 and 8 are where he starts to shine. So at level 7, he gets his second drone. And at level 8, he permanently gives every monkey on the map camo detection, which is really unique, really special, and really good. So at level 10 is his next notable upgrade, which is his airplane spawn called USAV. It does a great amount of damage, and it lasts for 2 slow laps around the map, which is pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. And it becomes permanent at level 20. So level 11 is when he gains his third drone, and at level 16 gets more range, more popping power, and his 10% range increase goes to 20%, which I'm showing up here right now. So as you can see, it's a lot more noticeable. This blue ninjutsu is covering a lot more of the map. At level 19, he gets his fourth drone, and at level 20, his USAV becomes permanent. And when you activate the ability, it enhances the USAV. For the same amount of time it would spawn in the last ability, and it actually pops all balloon types. So it can pop camo lead, it can do a lot of stuff. It's very versatile. And with his kit out of the way, let's move on to his synergies. So, Etienne's best synergies are really going to be with towers that don't get camo options, like Elite Defender or the biggest one. So, really anything else like that. If you're using Etienne, you always want to choose the cross path that doesn't grant you camo detection. So, like, for example, when you're getting a pop sight-in on Mermonkey, you want to use the first cross path instead of the third. If you're using Etienne. Now, this might not be ideal because Echo Sense is amazing, gives range and camo, but it helps you get some use out of Etienne at least. But Etienne's pretty simple to synergize, I'd say. But But his best moments are really just going to be mid game. He's slow to start early game, and his damage is going to fall off late game, leaving him just as a support that gives camo. I think there's definitely better heroes than him, because he's kind of just a walking monkey village. So I think that I'm gonna suggest a buff that would be so cool for him and so good, and it's so needed. So with my with my suggestion, his drones would gain unlimited range, kind of like a heli pilot. So they'd go across the map like a pursuit, attacking everything. This would make him a lot better early game, and especially good in like long maps. So they could definitely make his damage less than pursuit, because he's having like 4 pursuits. But like Etienne's one of those heroes that's not that much better than a normal monkey, and I feel like heroes are supposed to be the best of the best. They're supposed to be super strong. They're supposed to synergize with their respective like monkeys, and Etienne doesn't synergize with too much. He just synergizes with things that don't get camo detection. So in my opinion, this would give him a lot more versatility, and this could make him like a B plus, A minus, hero. So Ninja Kiwi, if you're somehow in some way watching this video, please consider this. So with that out of the way, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.